Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to our channel. I just got back from Rob's house. We actually picked up my car yesterday because he's going to be competing in Formula Drift and he's going to be gone a while, so I wanted to take the car home to get some stuff done while he's gone. And so we're gonna be going to Harbor Freight. I need to buy more jacks and a paint gun because we might be painting. What are you doing?
I don't know why you're standing in front of me, so I'm just doing fun stuff back here.
We might be painting the car. And do you have anything to say?
Yeah, why are you standing in front of me?
Because you're tall. If you stood in front of me, I'd be hidden.
On one side and then stand
not that
next
strong.
to us.
He has this big camera. All right. Bye.
Bye. My roll cage right now is probably like 175 degrees. The metal bars, like I touched it on my arm and I was like, oh, fuck! It's like a heater.
Sweet. Okay, now we need to find paint supplies.
You want to buy me some of these?
Not really.
Why not?
I have a car to build too, you know.
Get out of here.
Make sure it is HLVP. High volume, low pressure.
HLVP.
I can't tell if you're trying to mimic a blow-off valve or a paint gun. You're like psh, psh, psh. Yay, this is the winner.
This one has cool.
Plastic sheeting.
Yeah, here's the paint.
20 to 25. Can we make a slip and slide out of this after?
No.
Why?
It's too thin, it'll rip.
Oh my god, that's what I need for when I paint it. We almost got everything from Harbor Freight, but the only thing they didn't have was PVC pipe to build a structure for the plastic tarps. So
a temporary spray booth.
You're right. So we have to head over to Lowe's and pick up some PVC pipe. You're too fast. It's for building a paint booth.
Are we making a potato cannon?
And then we can also use it to, when Jake jumps over my car, we're gonna build a little frame to make sure he clears it first.
That's right, guys. At 5,000 subscribers, he's gonna jump over the car.
We're working on it, okay? Jake just got his truck back together and we have to still find a place to jump it, so it's gonna come sooner or later. Hey, what's up guys? So today is gonna be a little bit interesting because I'm going to attempt to paint the interior of my S14. So the one and only Jake and Bake got here.
Sup?
And the boys, that guy Ryan and our good friend Tyler.
Really, like, this thing needs to be as big as we can possibly make it. Because you gotta be able to walk around inside of it while you're painting the car. Baby, did you buy masking tape while you're at AutoZone?
Sure did, Babaloo.
Wrap it around the top. And then I'll grab some tape real quick. Maybe we might be able to get the full width without it.
I think so, yeah. Get a plan for this.
Everything else looks like it has a tarp on it. Darcy's inside. She's actually getting started on the car, so I'm going to jump in and try to get a little bit. Don't want to have my camera in there too long, obviously, because it'll get paint all over it. But I'm going to just peek in there so you guys can kind of see what she's doing. And yeah, let's check it out. All right, I'm getting out of here. Hey. Oh shit, I got paint on my lens. Gonna clean it up. We're good.
So I just changed into different clothing that's more appropriate for spraying because I don't know if you guys have me on Instagram or not, but I had Pore 15 stuck on my hands for like 5 days because it's an etching paint, so it like digs into your skin. But I'm gonna start the air compressor, let it air up. Is that like a way to say it?
Sure.
Let the air compressor air up. And gonna start mixing the paint. So you can make fun of me all you want, but I need to protect my hair. I'm gonna have like a black line right here. So this is the first coat that I sprayed. I started with the back seat and the firewall of the car because those are the hardest to get to, and you can see the color difference of the actual paint and the primer. I didn't spray where the driver's seat and the passenger seat goes because that's where I'm sitting when I'm spraying, so obviously you can't sit on fresh paint. Paint on the lens? That looks like paint on the lens. This gray, where those two dots.
That is.
Alright, so here is the results of the second coat that I sprayed. It's definitely a lot darker than the first coat. It's turning out pretty good. After I spray the third coat on this, I'm going to spray the first coat on the floor because I won't need to be inside the cab anymore. So this is definitely quite a long process. Alright, so I finished putting on the last coat of the gray that I'm using for the floor and the interior. I'll show you guys what it looks like right now. This is how it's looking. It turned out pretty good. I still need to do the roll cage, and that's going to be purple, so I'll be showing you guys that when I get to it, and I will. This is probably going to dry for a couple days, and I will see you guys then. It is now Wednesday, August 23rd, which happens to be my 21st birthday. I'm gonna take all this off and pretty much do the opposite, so I'm gonna mask everything off with the roll cage. The color that I picked out for my roll cage is actually kind of freaking me out. So it's purple, but it's a lot darker than I think it's gonna be. It almost looks black. It's hard to tell. It's supposed to lighten up with the 415 underneath, but I still want it to be like very vibrant purple, like the color my wheels used to be on my Subaru. That's the color I want my roll cage, and I feel like that color, the color that I have already, is just gonna be too dark. So I'm gonna see if the paint store will mix in a lighter color. And gonna start masking. So this is with my light shining on it. You can kind of see more so what it's gonna look like in the daylight. It's not as black as it looks. It's more of like a sparkly charcoal gray, also, which used to be the color of my Subaru. Head over now and see if I can fix my paint situation. If not, I'm just gonna have a dark roll cage, or I won't spray it super thick. Hey there, Stud Muffin. My air conditioner broke. Can you come fix it?
No. Sorry.
Alright, so I have really good news. The paint that I had bought, it looks a lot darker on the top of the lid. I hadn't opened it yet, but when you actually spread it out into thin layers, which it will be, it's totally the color I want. So I'm happy about that. I didn't have to mix anything into it. The only thing that I did get was metallic, or like flake, so it'll make it look more metallic-y. Finally, time to start ripping all this crap off. You know what? Alright, so I'm gonna start masking off the ground and getting ready to paint the roll cage. As of right now, my advice to anybody painting the interior of a car, just paint it one color, because prepping for this, I've literally been prepping for like 2 hours trying to get everything masked off, and oh my god, like, I cannot believe how much work this is taking. I'm almost done, but this is what it looks like right now. There's so many little nooks and crannies you have to get into, like the corners. I know it's not going to be perfect because there is no way I'm spending 5 hours masking everything up. I forgot to turn on the microphone again, but I'm just getting ready to paint. I have my mask, my hairnet, and my outfit that I'm wearing. I'm actually going to be wearing one of my onesies. I saw it in my room and I thought it was a great idea because I didn't want to get paint all over myself. And it covers my feet, so I won't have this weird line that I had before from my pants or whatever sweatpants I was wearing to my shoes. It was just like a black bar across my leg. But anyways, let's get started on this paint and we'll see how it goes. Sorry guys, I didn't have the microphone on, so I hope you enjoyed that little voiceover. But I'm going to start mixing the paint and start spraying. Oh, so pretty. Probably can't really tell what color it is, but oh my gosh, I almost spilled it all. Pretty. So pretty, look at that. So that's kind of what I'm going for as far as the color. Alright, I'm going to start painting, so I'll show you guys what it looks like after I'm done spraying. Alright, that did not go as expected. The air compressor kept on overheating, so I kept on losing pressure. And when I would lose pressure, it would just start, instead of like misting out the paint, it would like spray the paint, like spit it out. And so there's some spots that are like really good, and then there's some spots that are not as good. But I technically didn't finish because I ran out of paint, and with the air compressor, with its problems, I decided to not mix any more paint and let the room clean up because it's really hard to see in there. I'll show you guys what it looks like right now, but keep in mind it is not done. Unfortunately, with the air compressor giving me so much problems, it was spraying pretty inconsistently, so I am going to have to do a couple more coats just to balance it all out. But this is what the color is looking like right now. It'll probably just be a little bit darker than this. But my onesie did justice for the most part, but I still did get paint on myself. Either way, that's it for today. Alright guys, so it is finally the day. The paint is cured and the paint booth is coming down. So of course, when I finish taking down the paint booth, a big cloud is blocking the sun. So it's not very bright right now, but here is the final product. In this lighting, you can definitely see more of the purple. So I was freaking out because, like I said, my masking job wasn't very good. You see how purple this looks? It's just dust, like purple dust. I'm actually really stoked on how this came out. I'm glad I didn't change the color because I thought it was going to be a lot darker. There was a couple spots that I had to go over with a brush, and actually this whole upper bar I had to go over with a brush because I missed the back half somehow. And there was a couple other spots, but I'm really happy with the color, and I'm glad I did the two-tone inside.
Alright guys, it is officially finished. I'm super proud of Darcy because she did this project basically like entirely herself. Other than like little stuff like setting up the tent, a little bit of masking we helped her with, but as far as the painting goes, she sprayed the whole thing herself and it came out great. So, whoa, my hat looks really funny. Yeah, it's because I got otter pops in it because it's hotter than frickin' Africa out here. But yeah, so basically that's it. I'm doing the whole intro because you're not talking. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe, hit the like button, tell your friends. More videos coming.